my lovelies. I'm just giving a quick update about how I am coping with this being an ADHD person. This thing we're not going to talk about, the V word, the C word, the C word. Yeah. So yeah, I've done a few things. I've made some stuff. I've cut my own hair. I'm going to include a video of that in this clip as well. And it's been a weird month, because earlier on this month I had the tribunal for my PIP, and that was excruciatingly painful and hard. And so I'm supposed to be entitled to something, but the way things are at the moment, I'm not holding out any hope. Even though I won the tribunal, I'm not going to believe it until that brown envelope comes through the door. Yeah, so it's been a mixed month. My other half he's just gone round to see his elderly father, so I've got a few minutes of my own time here to spend recording myself, and I've just realised I've turned the phone upside down, so I'm going to have to fix it in post, as they say. I've got a double chin because I'm eating more than I normally eat, because I'm cooking for himself and he's helping me cook, and I don't normally eat this much, so there's that. And luckily though, the garden, it's been nice and sunny, so I'm just going to quickly show you a bits of my garden. Look. Oh, you can't see a lot of it at the moment, no. But behind me, there's my greenhouse, and I planted a load of seeds in that the other day, but I can't get down the garden centre to get any compost and that, and I know it's not the end of the world, but I bloody love doing my gardening, so, you know, and it's a great anxiety reliever. It really is. As for art projects, I've just kind of not really doing anything at the moment, because I don't even know whether any art shows are still happening. I don't know if my commission's still going on. Sorry, I have got a cough. I can promise you I have not got the coronavirus. It's just hay fever. The bloody great big tree behind me, this is a yew tree, and this time of year all this horrible pollen comes off of it and gets right down your throat and in your eyes, and it's nasty. But you know, it could be worse. It could be worse. It could be a lot worse. So I just wanted to say thank you for all your lovely comments, and thank you to my subscribers. And I shall put a list, a graphic up on the end of this to say thank you to all my subscribers, because I'm in the garden and I haven't got my desktop computer out here and my laptop. Or my laptop. I'm just doing this on my phone because for ease really, and for quickness, and you know. But there's been a few funny things about this, and I know I shouldn't take this lightly, but there are some funny things about this. For example, a couple of days ago, a delivery driver came along, and as we're not supposed to touch anything at the moment, we can't sign the little, you know, the little electronic pad thing that they've got. So what they're doing now is just to prove that they've delivered to the right person, apparently, is that they take a photo. And as my other half's not working at the moment, and he answered the door in his dressing gown, he was most alarmed to have his photograph taken when he wasn't expecting it. So yeah, hey, delivery guys, I hope you're having a good laugh at all these really terrible photographs of people that you've taken when they don't know that they're answering the door to someone with a camera phone in their hand. So that's hilarious. Yesterday I went out to just get a bit of shopping and the essentials, you know, because posting, I told the other half, like, what is the point of staying sober at the moment, frankly? I mean, it's not that I'm going to get horribly drunk, it's just that we don't have to get up in the morning, neither of us have to go to work, there's not a lot else to do. So anyway, so yeah, I went out, and the DIY shop, because DIY shops are allowed to be open, that was probably, that and the co-op, probably the only things that were open in Lydney. I didn't go and check out Tesco because I knew it was going to be a riot down there. And yeah, posters up everywhere. outside the DIY shop there was like a barrier down, and it was a collection point, and you know, and Boots, where I wanted to go and get some Nytol because I've not been sleeping because of all of this anxiety. So and they're only letting 2 people in the shop, so there was people queuing outside Boots to get in because they're having a 2 in 2 out policy. Co-op was fairly normal, but there were no meat on the shelves, so God knows people must be going out and buying freezers or something, because I honestly can't see how meat would keep that well, but never mind. I mean, it's weird because like one side of the supermarket's empty and then the other side is like normal, you know, sandwiches, drinks and etc. So it's bizarre. It's bizarre. And I've seen people walking around, but like just couples with their dog, and nobody's really talking to each other. There was still quite a few cars around, but I guess people still have to do what they have to do, and you know, being out here, quite a lot of people work outside anyway on their own, so because it's the countryside, so you know you've got tree surgeons and things like that, not really mixing with people. So there's a few tradies around, but not a huge amount of people, but not as sparse as I thought it was going to be. Actually, not as empty as I thought it was going to be. But we are really lucky that it's sunny, and you know, if the worst comes to the worst, people can just sit outside on their front doorstep. I've seen so much outside DIY going on. The pub is decided that was a good time to have a bit of a spruce up, so they had some couple of people around there painting it. There's a woman up the road painting the outside of her fence. There's other people doing shitloads of gardening. I mean, honestly, people's houses are going to look so tidy at the end of this. It's not going to be untrue. So yeah, I think compared to Twitter and social media, it's actually not terribly angst-ridden and post-apocalyptic out there. It's like life's not gone on as normal. I think people are trying to be sensible. I was in the Spa and the Co-op, and they've got plastic. The staff have been given PPE, plastic gloves, and you're supposed to sort of like stand behind a line, which is fair enough. And also, they're not taking cash at the moment, and obviously not everyone's aware of that. So I was at the Co-op, and there was a guy in front of me, and he was he'd got all his groceries out, and he was going to pay for them at the kiosk bit, at the tobacco kiosk bit, which is, I think, was the only bit that was open. And she said, "Sorry, I can't take cash off you because obviously it's transmissible. You know, it's you can use contactless." So I offered to buy his groceries for him, but he said, and she said, "No, it's all right. You can go and get cash from around the corner." I was thinking, you know, I know people have used that cash machine, have wiped it down. But anyway, so you know, I just felt sorry for him having to put everything back in his basket, and you know, it must have been really embarrassing for him. But you know, and I said to him, "Look, no, you can, I'll pay for this, and you can pay me back later or whenever." And he said, "No, that's very kind of you." He said, and my wife always says take free money when it's offered, but you know, I don't want to, and you know, kudos. But you know, I'm not saying this to sound kind or anything. I've been in that situation where I fill the basket up with the food and my bank card's got declined, and that's mortifying. And if he's shopping for his family, or you know, him and his girlfriend or whatever, or his wife, I think he said wife, then that's, you know, that's a bit of a worry. So yeah, I just wanted to warn you guys out there, if you're going shopping, make sure you've got contactless credit cards, and be prepared for a few queues, and just be nice to each other, because you know, this is unprecedented and we don't know how long this is going to last. I don't want to think that there's going to be riots in the street. I don't want to. I don't even want to think about that. I try not to put all these 28 days later feelings out of my brain. We'll just have to see how it goes. I hope it's not going to be for long, because like, we're both out of work at the moment, and he's getting paid sort of a fraction of his kind of, he's getting a standby wage, which is better than a lot of people are getting at the moment, so we're quite lucky. And yeah, so we struggle on, and I'm growing my own vegetables, so we'll have to see how that goes. I shall update you on the vegetable situation. I've got to dig up some parsnips soon because I think they're ready. I'm not sure. A lot of the times with my root vegetables, they look promising, and then you pull them up and it's rotten and stringy and nasty. So I don't know what I'm doing wrong there, really. So yeah, the old staples: broad beans, runner beans, peas. No, not peas. Oh, those thin little beans. Yeah, not runner beans, thin little beans. So basically lots of beans. That's the only thing I can grow. Everything else dies. So do take care of each other, and I'm going to splice in a few little bits and bobs and maybe put some bits of cat video in here as well, so that you'll get cheered up, because basically the cats are having a better social life than most of us are at the moment, aren't they? So cheers for now, and look after yourselves. I send a virtual kiss. Hello, what you doing? On top of the garage. You be careful up there. There's a good boy. You trying to open the greenhouse door, bud? Pablo? Oh, hi. Oh dear, what? Are you going to open the greenhouse door? Go on, give it a good push. Sod that. You don't love me anymore. No, you put yourself in a big glass box and you don't even love me anymore, and I hate you. What? I'll be surprised if you can squeeze yourself through that gap. Can you? I double dare you. Hey. Squeeze. Oh. Oh, it's not fair, is it? Excuse all the pots. I need to tidy up. Baby. Oh. Oh dear. I want my mummy. I want my mummy. It's greenhouse cleaner in that milk bottle. Do you want your mummy? Pablo. I've opened the door a little bit more for you. Hey buddy. Hey gorgeous. What? What is that? What is it? Fine. You can squeeze through that gap. Pablo. Now he's listening to the birds. Well guys, I don't know what's going on with this bit here. No idea. But I can't see the back either, so I've left that a little bit longer. But apart from trimming around my ears, I don't think I've done all that bad a job basically. Since I haven't done this for about, must be the mid-2000s. Look, with this old thing, hang on a minute, I've just got to... Ta-da! Yeah, so I've had that since the 90s, can you tell? So, all right, not bad, not bad. I mean, it's not like I'm going to be going out in public with it or anything.